This is Setup. Through Setup, you get to determine all different types of things that you want. You can do a tremendous amount of things in customization with this program, and we just constantly add more and more to it based on what other people, other users, other doctors say they want. So to do that, you simply hit Setup. From here, it gives us our general settings. These primarily apply to the regular visit. If you remember all the yellow buttons, if we wanted to change the name of a yellow button or add some text to it, it's very easy to do. All we do is sit there and hit the thing that says create text for your own exercise 1. You select that and we get a thing that pops up that says please create a button name. Maybe exercise 1 we're going to say push-ups. And then underneath it, it tells us to please create a complete sentence, including 2 spaces after the period. Very important to follow the instructions. So we'll create a complete sentence. You can also make this as long as you want. Just make sure you always put 2 spaces after the period so everything's always the same. So maybe we would put the patient did 50 push-ups because he was late for his appointment. Period, space, space. And then if that's what you wanted it to say, you would just hit accept. And there it turns yellow. All of your already created items are turn yellow so you can remember. Also, it will sit there and remind you what it was. So if we wanted to do it again, it gives us the name for it and everything like that if we had a misspelling. We can also have the program remind us after a certain amount of visits to do a re-exam, where you'll get a thing that starts flashing. It won't make you do the exam, but it will just remind you when you're doing a regular visit, hey, you had originally planned to do an exam on this day. You can do patient signatures on visit notes and you can turn them off. By unchecking this, then the patients would no longer sign their own visit notes. You can edit treatment plan settings. To do that, these things are very, very similar to the thing before, but it gives you a tremendous amount of different options. You can customize this and do things your own way. You can edit exam settings. You can edit new patient settings. You can personalize your super bill. To personalize your super bill, everything in red, you can change your own so that if you wanted it to say a certain thing or anything like that, you would simply select it and personalize this option. Make sure to use the correct coding. You would put in whatever it is that you're doing with the coding that you want it to say. Maybe even prices, maybe certain nutritional things or anything like that. When you're finished, you would hit save. We can also, one of the beautiful things about this is everybody's system. We don't charge you modules or anything crazy like that. Everybody's system is network capable. So if you have multiple doctors in the office and you share patients, or you just want to store the stuff on the server anyways, it's very easy to do. All you do is hit this button through Setup that says change the location of patients' files. Touch that button and a little box comes up and it says to browse for folder. If you wanted to go to a different computer, I would hit my computer, and here in our office where we have 3 chiropractors all working together, we like to store our stuff on Developer on Big Brother. Just select that, which is just the name of a folder that we use to store our patients. When we're finished, we click OK. And would you like to move the files there? I'm going to say no. You said no. Click OK. And then hit save. When you hit save, you return back to the start screen. This gives you a tremendous amount of personalization, making sure that this thing can always work for you. And again, the beauty of this whole thing is you're not only getting what it is now, but you're getting what it is in the future. And every 2 weeks we just keep expanding. And I probably have a year and a half worth of things that I want to add to this. It's never going to end, and hopefully this will bring our entire profession to a whole new level.